नमस्ते बेटियों, खुश रहिए। आई JBN मुस्कान कुमारी from the Department of Science and Technology, and I'm working here as an assistant professor in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University and Faculty of Education and Methodology. Okay, so today's your session. That session name is basically the transmission mode in computer networking. What is the transmission mode in the computer networking, and how many modes we will use during the transferring of the data packets in the computer network. Clear? So we will discuss these sessions very clearly with you. So before starting this session, I just want to share some files which will help you to better understanding these all the things. Clear? So wait a minute, I'm sharing that once. Yes, here is the files. Okay, so transmission mode. Transmission mode. Firstly, you are seeing here that this words is basically the combination of two transmission and one other is mode. So, what is the transmission? Transmission is well known to all of you that transmission is the sharing of data from one place to the another place, or there is a channel through which we are transmit something. That is the transmission. And mode is the what? Mode is the types through which we can share in the files. There is something required which will help us in this transmitting of data. Okay, so a given transmission on a communication channel between two machines can occur in the several different ways. If we talk about this first, given transmissions on the communication channel, there is a communication channel through which you are doing the communication and the transmission of data between the two machines, two nodes, two systems can occur in several different ways. The transmission is characterized by the direction of the exchanges, isn't it? The direction of exchanges, whatever the exchanging direction, the opposite directions, and through which you are doing the communications or the transferring of the data packets. Clear? So now the transmission mode, the number of bits sent simultaneously. Whatever the you are sending the data packets, the data packets will be converted into the bits, and that form of bits is transmitted simultaneously to the other end. The synchronization between the transmitter and receiver. Between the transmitter, one who is transmit and another who is receiving that one, the synchronization is occurred between that thing, between that. So the types of the transmission mode is what? If you talk about the types of the transmission mode, then there are three transmission mode. First will be your simplex transmission mode. Second will be the half duplex transmission mode. Third will be the full duplex transmission mode. Now we are talking about the half duplex and full duplex, clear? And simplex. So what? Simplex is what? Simplex communication or the connection. This is the type of the connection in which data flow in only one direction. Data which is going to be, flow, this will be only in one directions from the transmitter to the receiver. Clear? This type of connection is successful if the data don't need to flow in the both directions. Suppose if we talk about the simplex communication, then we can say that this is a type of the connection, establishing of connections through which the data flow only in the one directions, not getting from that other directions, from the transmission to the receiver. There is only one way of the communication, isn't it? One who can send that data, and only that path is used for transmitting the data to the receiver side. This type of connection is useful if the data don't need to flow in the both directions. Clear? So for example, from your computer to the printer, this is only one way direction of the uh, uh, data communication, because you are giving the commands to the computer, to the printers, and then printer are only print the documents, whatever you have given the commands to print it, isn't it? So this is a one way or simplex connections. Now, if we talk about the half duplex, so someone can ask to you that the what is the half duplex? Then what we will take, half duplex connection. Half duplex connection, the sometimes called an alternating connection and semi duplex. This is a connection in which the data flows in one direction or the other but don't both at the same time. Half duplex in the sense what? This is a semi duplex. This connection is basically in which data is going to be flow from one directions or the other directions, isn't it? But don't both at the same time. Suppose you are sending some data to the receiver side at a particular time, then at that particular time another you cannot get received any information from the server side, isn't it? At the same time, at the particular time, only one function will perform, and that function is the transmitting of data, either the receiving of data. Clear? So this is known as the half duplex, in the sense like, suppose whenever you are using the walkie talkie, then at the same time both sides cannot people cannot talk at the same time from both sides, isn't it? From the sender and receiver side. So firstly you are whenever you start your speaking, then another persons must have to listen your talk. Clear? So whenever they start talking with you, then you must have to listen the things. Either if both sides, you both start to deliver the start to deliver the talkings regarding anything, then neither you nor they can get the informations what the information is transmitting from the both side. Clear? So this is the due to this disadvantage, uh, uh, half duplex is needed, that at a particular time only one person can emit and use the communications. Clear? With this type of connections, each an end of connection transmits in the turn. This type of connection make it possible to have the bi-directional communications using the full capacity of the lines. Now, if we talk about the full duplex, then what will happen? In the full duplex connections, it is a connection in which data flow in both directions simultaneously. In the both direction, data will be easily sent and received at the same times at each end of the line, thus transmit and receive at the same time, which means that bandwidth is divided into two for each directions of data transmission if the same transmission medium is used for the both direction of the transmission. What is happening here? This diagram is basically so that this is the simplex A to B only. It means you can only send the data, don't receive any data from the server side, isn't it? This is the client, or suppose this is the two systems, one name is A, another is B. A will send the data to B, but B will not send any data to A. Now if we talk about the half duplex, then here you can see that at the same time only one nodes can send the data to the another node through the communications, but at the same time this will not send the data to this one time. Either it will get send or receive the data, and at the same time either it will get or receive the data. So this is called the half duplex. Okay, so in full duplex this is bidirectional, that this can send the data and this can receive the data. These two are using the full wavelength. This can both using their full bandwidth, not wavelength. This two who simplex and half duplex transmission use their bandwidth in full way. But in this, the bandwidth of this channel is going to be divided half for transmitting the data and half for receiving the data, because there is only one communication channel, one link is here, and this link has the bandwidth which is divided half into transmitting and receiving. So this is all about your what transmission mode. And once again, I just concluding these topics into some line of examples, that what is the half duplex, what is the full duplex. Clear? So to make it in easy way to understanding to all of you, so I'm just again going to discuss this with you. What the basic advantage and disadvantages of the simplex mode will be what? In simplex mode, the station can, whatever the station, either it is sending or the receiving, the station can utilize the entire bandwidth of the communication channel so that more data can be transmitted at a particular time. And the disadvantages is what? Communication is unidirectional, so it has no intercommunication channels or no any inter devices will be used here. Okay, so now if you talk about the half duplex, then what will happen? In half duplex, directions can be reversed also. The station can transmit and receive the data as well. Uh, Vice versa also. Messages flow in both the directions but not at the same particular time. And the entire bandwidth of the communication channel also will be utilized in one direction at a time. And in half duplex, it is possible to perform the error detections, and if any error occurs, then the receiver requests the sender to transmit that data also, isn't it? I have already given you the example of the walkie-talkie. So what will be the advantage and disadvantage of this half duplex mode? In the half duplex mode, both devices can send and receive the data and also utilize the entire bandwidth of the communication channels during the transmission of the data. Now, if you talk about the disadvantage of half duplex mode, then when one device is sending the data, then other has to wait for that things. This causes the delay in spending the data at the right time. Okay, suppose you have to transmit the data at that particular times, isn't it? Within you, and your deadline of the time is given for you, that within this time you have to transmit this data, but at that time another person is sending their data in data, so this causes the delay of the data transmitting for that particular sites who wants to send that data within that particular time. Clear? So this is becomes the disadvantages of that, what when one device is sending the data, the other has to wait till that device will not complete their sending of the data, and this causes the delay in the sending data at the right time. Now if you talk about the full mode duplex, then this is the full mode duplex is fastest most communication between the devices, because in this at the same particular time you can send and receive the data, isn't it? This is the bidirectionals, and also the in the full duplex mode has two simplex channels. The channel has traffic moving in the one direction and another channel has traffic following in the opposite directions. And the basic advantage of the full duplex mode is what? Both stations can send and receive the data at the same time. But the disadvantage is that if there is one dedicated path exists between the devices, then the capacity of the communication channel is divided into the two parts. So this is all about your transmission mode of the channels. So if you have any problem regarding this session, then please let me know your query by using the comment section box, and please read this session from multiple resources, also from your standard books or whatever the websites, the online free of cost website through which you can use. Also you can refer the Cisco website on their various sites through which you can access the Cisco guidelines regarding these all the things. Clear? So please read these sessions by yourself, and try to understand this by reading it by yourself again. And Let me know if you have any query regarding this session, and there might be some questions will arises like the what is the transmission mode, what do you mean by the half duplex, please explain this with an example, what is the full duplex, can you explain this with an example, what is the differences between the simplex, half duplex and full duplex. Then you have to write the concise points regarding these all questions. Clear? So uh, be prepared for the next sessions. In the next session I will discuss the next topic, and that topics will be like the category of the networks, in which we will discuss similar like the previous sessions what we have described, the LAN, WAN, MAN, PAN, isn't it? So be prepared also regarding the next session with reading by the previous session. Okay, thank you.